This is to all my exes. Hey, mijitas, I love you all, and I hope once in a while you think about me and smile.
Yeah.
Ay, mi lindo Ecuador y todo mi Sudamérica. ¡Vaya! ¡Echa, cholo! Ay, ay, ay. Ódiame por piedad, yo te lo pido. Ódiame sin mentira ni clemencia. Odio quiero más que indiferencia, porque el rencor hiere menos que el olvido. Ódiame por piedad, yo te lo pido. Ódiame sin medidas ni clemencia. Odio quiero más que indiferencia, porque el rencor hiere menos que el olvido. Si tú me odias, quedaré yo convencido de que me amaste, mujer, con insistencia. Pero ten presente, de acuerdo a la experiencia, que tan solo se odia lo querido. Ay, 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 mijita. Llore, guitarra, llore. Lo hace mi corazón. ¿A poco no te acuerdas lo que pasó esa noche en julio? Bueno, ¿para qué te digo? ¿Sabes? ¿Qué vale más, yo humilde, tu orgullosa? ¿O vale más tu débil hermosura? Piensa que en el fondo de la fosa llevaremos la misma vestidura. ¿Qué vale más, yo humilde, tu orgullosa? ¿O vale más tu débil hermosura? Piensa que en el fondo de la fosa, ¿sabes? Llevaremos la misma vestidura. Si tú me odias, quedaré yo convencido de que me amaste, mujer, con insistencia. Pero ten presente, de acuerdo a la experiencia, que tan solo se odia lo querido. Ay, ay. So, to my exes, I hope you know that I put everything into that song as tribute to each and every one of you that wrote a chapter in this man's book. I'd like to say hello to my people around the globe, to my familia Budeye, my familia Del Rio, to my family that believe in Jesus Christ, because we're all brothers in Jesus' blood. I'd like to say hello, America. Congratulations, America, because we're on the way to recovery. And I can see that clearly, and I'm blind, so it must be real clear. I'd like to say that today's my birthday. I'm 57 years young, and also 45 years of being in total darkness, 45 years of being blind. And have I ran into a couple of things along the way? Sure. Have I fell on my ass along the way? Sure. Have I had my accomplishments? Of course. Have I had some funny times? Sure. Have I had some sexy, sensual times? Of course. Have I put my foot in my mouth? On some occasion. But you know what? I haven't existed. I've lived. And I give thanks to God and to my very, very high rate of enthusiasm. See, LD, Blind Superman, El Cantante. The best thing that I have going for me is my enthusiasm. Every time I look in the mirror, I get better than looking in shade. He said, what the hell is blind dude talking about? That's what I project. That's what I feel. Because I'm a complete supper. I'm not a happy meal. Baby, I am from Ecuador, a small country, a poor country, but we're rich in passion, in tenderness, and, well, the other thing we're rich in, I'll show you when we get together. Psych. I hope you like this next song. This is an all-time classic in Latin America, worldwide actually. And it's called The Flavor of Me. Can't get more sensual than that. Acércate más y escucha esta canción directamente de mi corazón. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de amor, nuestras almas se acercan, tanto así que yo guardo tu calor, pero tú ya me estás sabor a mí. Si negaran mi presencia en ti, bastaría con abrazarte, conversar, tanta vida yo te di, que por fuerza tu sabor. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, por lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años. Yo no sé si tenga amor, tranquilidad, pero allá tan como aquí, en la boca tuya, sabor a mí. Ay, ay, ay. Todavía recuerdo tu aroma y tu piel. Wow. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, por lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, yo no sé si tenga amor, tranquilidad, pero allá estaré como aquí, en la boca tuya, sabor a mí, sabor a mí. Ay, ay, ay.
I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I would never say in your case that you're fired because you're doing too well, so I'll just say you're hired.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Trump. You know what, guys? The reason that I'm happy also is because, you see, happiness is a state of mind. So you could be a millionaire. You know how many millionaires have committed suicide since the beginning of time? Because they cannot accept themselves. And even if they have everything, they feel like they're lacking something. You know what? I know that I'm very imperfect. But I know that the few things I do well, I do extremely well. And I can do them with my eyes closed. You get that? And the things that I do bad, I say, hey, you know what? I gotta screw up on that. Hey, help the blind dude out. Or I'll laugh. And when I laugh at myself, it makes people feel comfortable. You see, a lot of times people don't try to be rude to the visually impaired. It's just that they don't know how to act around us. And if you're gonna be mean and I don't need your help, and that, you know what, they're gonna shy away. But with me, with Elizardo del Rio, with LD, the blind super cantante, if you give me a glass of water, I'm gonna make you feel like that's the best glass of water that I've ever tasted. Not because of the water, it's because the intent that you wanted to give me something that to clinch my thirst or help me across the street or whatever you do for me. Thank you for any blind person that you've ever helped out. And believe me, it comes back 20, 50, 100 times more. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You know, one thing that I have learned, and I've learned this from the great instructors, teachers that I've had through the years. Starting from Francis Benz School for the Blind to Carnegie Junior High, Narbonne, the Gauchos, El Camino College, Cal State Fullerton. And that is that the best teachers are the teachers, not the ones that are real nice to you, that care enough to get on your case if you mess up. The teachers that don't do it just for the paycheck. The teacher that wants you to have knowledge, because knowledge is power. And when I've had some great instructors, and you know what? This blind dude is real good in history. I'm real good in English. I'm pretty fair in sex education. I just play. Now, listen. You have to understand and realize something. A person who reads, a person who's informed, a person who cares about their surroundings, even if they didn't even finish 6th grade, that person is in the know. You know why? Because they're in the school, in the university of life, every day, in every day. So you know what? They're okay. What good does it do you if you have a master's degree, but you hide yourself in a cocoon, or you think you're too good to talk to that peasant selling tamales in the street corner? You're gonna be with your encyclopedias by yourself, and you take a bite of the encyclopedia, and shit don't taste good. What I'm trying to say is we all need each other. Trust me, you need your fellow man. You do. I do. We all do. How could you say that you love God, but you don't love your neighbor? You don't see God. You see your neighbor. And if you don't love your neighbor, that means you don't love what God created. And we all created in the image of God. And Jesus must have been one bad dude to be able to get crucified on the cross and then say, "Forgive them, Lord, Father, because they do not know what they're doing." Think about that. He who was the King of Kings picked to be born in a manger. Think about that. He who's a leader, Son of God, when he came to his disciples, he washed their feet. He came to serve. And you know what? He came for people like me, the imperfect man, the imperfect woman. This is why you should never judge anybody. Because when you do, what the hell are you hiding? Yeah, I've been a ladies' man. I'm quick-tempered. And you know what? When I was young, I was a little arrogant, whatever. And I'll tell her, and I profess it, I'll tell you what I am. But you who criticize me, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? What is it that makes you insecure that you have to point out what's wrong with me and you want to hide what's wrong with yourself? Huh? Are you hiding the little polka dot, little fairy underwear? That's just playing. Listen, learn how to accept yourself. Learn how to accept others. Learn how to laugh at yourself. Because when you point your finger at one person, you got 3 fingers and the thumb pointing right back at you. Right back at you. And remember, God doesn't sleep. Okay? So he knows exactly when you're farting or when you're having those sick thoughts. And you think like that, you're a sick mother. That's just playing. The next song is a song that's very dear to my heart. And I hope it's dear to your heart. And if you haven't heard it, please lend me your heart, ears, and your imagination. Yeah, there's a telephone. Probably one of my admirers. And I'll be talking to her later. And so, let's do it. And I have traveled. I'm a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world. And in every port I own the heart of at least one. one pretty girl. Have a pretty mamacita waiting for me from New Mexico. If you're ever in Alaska, stop and see my sweet little Eskimo. Oh, my sweet brown eyes down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. And my China dog down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea. I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki, and I held you so tight. Oh yeah. And we listened to the waves and the sand, and oh my God, I wish I was there again. You know? Oh, my sweet brown eyes down in Berlin town makes my heart start to yearn. And my China dog down in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian baby over the sea. I remember the night when we walked in the sands of Waikiki, and I held you so tight. Whoa, I'm a traveling man. Yes, I'm a traveling man. Whoa, I'm a traveling man. I remember, baby, but a gentleman shouldn't have no memory. But my mind keeps on going there. Remember to go to confession. Oh, wait. To me, the best feeling we're ever going to feel if you're heterosexual or you're male is the presence, the texture, the feel, the aroma, the taste, and the, how do I want to say it, of a woman. You see, you can enjoy a cheeseburger. You can enjoy some Yo Quiero Taco Bell. You can love lobster. You can love crabs. You can love gumbo, jambalaya. You can love lechon asado. But there's nothing like the, inspiration of a woman that you were able to have the key to her admission. Because what you're going to get back is something that is out of this world. I've been with a few ladies out there that made my blind ass see stars, Jupiter, galaxies, other worlds, speak in tongues. Anyways, thank you, women, all you. The good ones because you guys are good. The bad ones because you guys are more fun. All of you. I've loved all of you, and you've all treated me very good. And I feel like I've treated you very good. Now, I mean, so that you guys talk shit, I have to put you in check, but you know what? But I talk a lot of shit too, right? Maybe a couple of you guys have ran me into a couple of poles where I've been an asshole. I'm just playing. Look, we are imperfect people, and we're going to argue, and we'll fuss. But you know what? Makeup whoopee is a concerto with a great sound system and leather water seats. You know what I mean? And testing those shots. In other words, look, when you have the privilege and the confidence to be able to tell your partner, you know what? I really believe strongly that you're wrong and that you were a bit of an ass when you said that. And your partner says, I don't agree with you. I think you could be a bumbling airhead. Oh yeah, I'm an airhead, huh? And then you guys start wrestling around and playing slap and tickle and fighting the treasurer of Montezuma or whoever. And, but anyways, I'm gonna give you guys any ideas because I'm here behind this bar. I ain't got nobody, you know. Anyways, so my people, let's learn how to enjoy what God has given us. You see, God is a fun God. You know, look at it. People think that to believe in God, you got to be boring. No. Did you guys know that one of the most sensual writings ever is a Song of Solomon? And that's in the Bible. Okay? I mean, that dude was a passionate dude. I mean, but a godly passionate dude. You see, don't think that if you love God, you can't love to, you know, hit it from the back. I mean, sorry, but God gave us sex to enjoy. Right? God gave us that. But you don't want to make a party out of loving. You want to make a celebration of something that's divine out of loving. You know what I mean? I hope so. I hope you see the light. I hope this blind dudes help you see the light. I'm really happy. You know, 57 years old, and every time I look in the mirror, I get better looking. I've been walking in the valley of darkness for 45 years. And I've been able to teach self-defense to the blind. I'm really good at it. First blind person to make the El Camino College wrestling team. Retired undefeated and became captain of the team. Oh, this dude is arrogant. No. But I was doing it for my blind community. You see, for the other contenders, they were in a tournament. For me, it was my calling card. For them, it's a competition. For me, I'm making a statement. For them, it's how you play the game. For me, this is for my blind community. You guys have to take it serious, and I'm going to win. Okay? But not in a bad way. Now, sometimes I used to be a little arrogant, and I used to say, if this guy beats me, I'll kill myself. You know what? One time I might have. I don't know. But I was that driven, and yeah, I didn't think I was going to get beat, and I never did get beat. You know, I'm going to be honest with you, and it's probably shallow. It's hard for me to picture LD the blind Superman getting beat. Because it's never happened, number one. And number two, I'm not going to start it. So if I have to defend myself from a bullet, guess what? I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for any blind person who can't defend themselves. And you know what? This 57-year-old dude can turn back the hands of time and drop you on your behind, and you'll feel like you're losing your mind. What's going to happen is you're going to wake up with nightmares, and you're going to say, Mommy, the blind man's coming to get me. But it's going to be just in the back of your mind. You see what I'm saying? But you see, be careful and don't underestimate anybody. And don't try to take advantage of anybody. Because you know what? We all have a disability. Some are visual, some you can see, some are not, but they're there. Honestly. They're there. And I want to say this. Keep on smiling. Because it makes the world wonder what you're up to.